Yeah, check 1 2, check 1 2. Is this mic on? Is this mic on? Hey, listen, man. It's the one and only trendsetter DJ Sense, and you're listening to CockTales. Dirty discussions with Kiki and Medinah Monroe. Yeah.
Today's cocktail is called Just the Tip. That's what I like. The ingredients for Just the Tip: 2 ounces of tequila, 1 ounce of amaretto liquor. Oh, I ain't had that in a minute. Liqueur, my bad, y'all. I've been drinking. A half ounce of lime juice or a half of a fresh lime, 1.5 ounces of blood orange juice. So here's how you're going to make Just the Tip. You're going to add the tequila, the liqueur, the lime juice, and the blood orange juice into a cocktail shaker filled with ice. Shake for about 5 to 10 seconds in a glass. Add ice, pour from the shaker, and enjoy. And this is a Just the Tip. I like that.
I do too. This was really good. Love a good tequila cocktail.
So do I. But really, you got to put more than the tip inside of me. I got a deep vagina.
I think mine is kind of shallow, and that's why I like medium dicks. But yeah, I don't want just the tip.
Ooh.
What you playing with me for?
I love it. Shout out to Jessica. Follow her on Instagram or TikTok at Your Tipsy Homegirl. She has been providing our luxurious cocktails for us weekly. We appreciate her. She offers different services. She's a mobile bartender. She can give you bartending classes. She's great for birthdays, a girls' night. If your nigga got money and you just don't want to get up and walk in the kitchen and make drinks and he can afford to bring a bartender in and make them for you, you don't got to use red cups.
I hate them damn red cups.
Don't pour me wine in a red cup unless we're at homecoming. But you might be able to have her pull up at homecoming. Be bougie with it. Follow Jessica at Your Tipsy Homegirl. We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Okay, you guys, welcome back to Cocktails Dirty Discussions. This week, we have a special guest with us. We have Navv Greene. What's up?
What's up, man?
Hey, now.
Oh,
he's
clapping. We do sound effects for this one.
Oh, my bad.
It's okay.
Now
I ain't never seen nobody clap for themselves like
he
that.
He really did, too. It was like a cup clap. He was really
like, come on,
clapping.
bitches. Why y'all not clapping?
I was just putting a little standing ovation, but my bad.
We can't stand. Her feet hurt.
Anyway, Navv is a comedian. I actually saw him at the Poor Mind show, and I was cracking up in Houston. And I was like, oh, this guy is so funny. So I followed him on Instagram, and I just kept sending him messages till he agreed to come. So thank you.
I'm so glad you came.
Yeah. I ain't know if she was trying to get me to come on the show at first.
You thought she was trying to holler? Oh, was you about to bite the bait?
I did. But then I did an unseen. I was like,
oh, you did? I didn't see that.
I was like, oh, she talking about the show.
He was like, well, calm down. Calm down. Baby girl just trying to network.
She said, when can you pull? I said, I can come now. But then I saw the show information. I said, oh. And I
fall back real quick. Oh, that's okay. It happens to the best of us. I've been there before, too. Thought somebody was trying to holler and they was just trying to get by.
Did you like this him or like?
I was like, oh, can I get the hookah? I was trying to get the hookah. That's you know when men pass you in the club and they put their hand around your back. Why are you touching
you looking
me?
like, he was cute anyway. Hey, and he like, bitch,
he all tall, smell like baccarat. Come here, baby boy. Diamonds dancing.
What you called him? Baby boy.
Baby boy. Oh, I'm excited to have you. I love when we have comedians on the show. You guys make for great conversation. It's never a dull moment.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
I hear it.
Oh.
I do hear it.
You hear it?
Yeah.
You don't meet too many people from Atlanta.
Yeah.
Are all the comedians we've had on, though, from Atlanta? I think so.
I believe
This must be a funny city.
Who all from Atlanta y'all had?
We had KJ the Joker. You know him?
Yeah.
We had Lauren. Lauren Knight. We've had...
We just had Erica Duchess.
We just had Erica Duchess.
Lauren not originally from Atlanta, though.
Oh, yeah, she's not.
I don't know where she's from.
She said she was a military brat.
Yeah, I still don't know.
So she was living all over.
We had, this person says they're a comedian, but really they're a YouTuber. Lonnie, comedian Lonnie. But he just does YouTube. No, I'm not
And what's the guy
shade.
from the radio? He's on the radio now.
Oh.
Damn, what's his name? I forgot.
He must not have been funny.
Damn.
Ooh, sorry, my boy.
Let me sit up.
Yeah.
Let me get focused.
So, Navv, we like to play a little game with our guests when they come on. Kiki and I did drop a card game. It's called I'm Curious to Know. And it's pretty cool. So we're going to ask you a few questions, and then we'll dive into weird sex and our topics for this week.
Gotcha.
So no man can ever successfully answer this question. I don't know why, because y'all niggas be ghosting. I'm curious to know, when was the last time you ghosted someone and why?
Dang.
They all do the same thing because you ghost too many damn bitches.
No, it don't be like that. It's sometimes it depends on what you consider ghosting. I would say that because it's like
You
sometimes
turned into Casper.
Yeah, you disappeared. Once upon a time, you were fucking her, then you left, and she was texting you like, "Hey, big head." You never responded.
probably like a year or two ago.
Oh, you're grown. Okay, so you haven't done it in a while. You don't make a habit of it.
Yeah, I'm in a relationship.
Niggas be nerving now. It's gonna be a boring episode.
I'm just talking shit. I just can't promote it, but it was a couple months ago. Man.
Can you tell us why?
Yeah, cause bitch, I got a family. Like I just can't leave the house at 2 a.m. Like no, like you gotta schedule that shit. I gotta have my lie ready, like throughout the night.
So what's the good lie to get out the house?
I'm finna pull up on these boys and watch the game. Probably grab a couple drinks.
Y'all heard it right here on CockTales.
You need
That's
to
my lie. I don't know if everybody
check
do.
that damn game schedule. Game ain't even on right now.
Yeah, man.
Niggas
The
be
summertime be the hardest part because football not in, basketball
That
not
1
in.
month y'all don't have them sports.
So what are you
Shit.
doing? What you watching? Golf? Tennis?
They gonna come up with something.
I'm protesting then.
That's crazy.
I walk outside with my Black Lives Matter.
He
You gotta be
downtown.
with the people. Okay, he at Views having a drink, trying to get one of the hookah bitches.
Hey man.
Okay, I'm curious to know what type of porn turns you on.
Ooh, I can't wait to hear what you say.
Man, you know what? It really don't matter with me. Like, I will tell you this. I do like a storyline to my porn.
Me too.
Like, I don't like to turn it on and they already fucking.
How did we get here?
Yeah, like, I like to be intrigued. Like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want it to be a damn Tyler Perry movie. But have a
sometimes they
story.
do be acting
sometimes
too
they
much.
go too much.
Then you gotta scrub for
But
it. Where is the fucking at?
Let me tell you one I did. Like, it was some movers, they was moving this girl.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, she was like, I thought I would have the money to pay you, all that type of shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn. I'm thinking him and his buddy finna, run the game. It's finna be. But no, like, they started talking. He left out the room. Now him and her just go at it.
The UPS man.
No, he's a mover. Like, he was like, say
Like
for instance,
two men in a truck.
Oh.
2 men in a truck. So the other guy come back in the dolly. Now he in there. Like, it was like a tag in. I was like, damn. I never seen it coming with her, though.
Wow. You thought you were on Pornhub and she was just going to be like, can I get on a payment plan and leave?
Man, no. I knew it was going to happen. I just didn't know how it was going to happen. So you know how you already foreshadowed the porn?
I just would have already fast forwarded.
Oh, no, not
You don't
me.
like the story?
I like to see what the setting is going to be. Like, I'll get to the point where they're like,
It's never over a minute or 2 minutes.
Yeah, I
They
like
have
to see.
quick beats.
They do. We are.
And sometimes
something's
they
wrong
have
with
little
us.
highlight marks, so you know what to get to. Pussy licking, doggy style,
Oh, damn.
all of that. I like to see sugar daddy takes beautiful model and best friend on vacation, threesome sex. That's what I like.
very specific.
There's a whole bunch of them on Vixen and Black.
I like to see
you're
old
looking.
lady lesbians. And sometimes I like it when the old lady is with a young girl.
Where the
and
hell
they're-
that come from? Like, I never in my life would even think to type that in.
Granny said.
It's sexy. Can y'all?
Old bitches.
After you,
Old bitches going at it.
like somebody's gonna dislocate a hip. You know, be concerned.
Sometimes-
You wear life alert.
Sometimes they don't have teeth.
Oh, man, no. Bro, you
And
sick.
that makes
No, you sick.
That makes the eating pussy real wet and juicy, and I love it.
I think the dick sucking would be better with the no teeth.
I don't
girl.
like to see men in porn. Just
Oh,
strictly
just
bitches.
Oh,
yeah.
so that's all you like.
Yeah.
But see, even with the guy, when the guy came back with the dolly, she was already sucking
The
his
other
partner dick. So he just stopped the dolly. Then I started thinking like, did they ever move the shit? And where was she moving to? Like, it's certain questions I did want to know.
You're like, who wrote
Where was
this?
this bitch going?
So when they was fucking, were they on a bed? Have they already got the bed in there?
No,
or
the
what?
bed was broke down.
So there was no furniture.
No, it was a couch, but it was like they turned that bitch back down and went to work.
They were like, no one will suspect anything. She
Yeah.
just moved in. Meanwhile, Nav is over here like, where did she go?
Right.
Did
Where's
they have
the
an
boxes?
elevator?
You just had a dolly with nothing on it.
Yeah. He came back with an empty dollar, so I don't know if he was coming back from the first load.
You think about the wrong thing. Okay, next one. I'm curious to know. Hands tell a lot about a person. Can I feel yours?
Yeah. Shit.
He got a hard-working man's hands.
Oh, yeah.
Why are your hands hard-working hands?
Feel his hands.
And you're a comedian.
You be holding that mic tight.
Nah, before that, I had a hard working job.
Mm.
Yeah.
Was it
I
stressful?
like a good honest man.
Yeah. Huh?
Was it stressful?
Nah. I just didn't have no job. So it's like, nigga just had to keep doing shit. I ain't had no steady job.
Oh,
so
okay.
I was like, doing temp service shit.
Yeah.
One day I was a damn contract at the World Congress Center, like, with the stadium.
Yeah.
And then the next day I might damn be doing electricity work.
Well,
But
look.
I didn't do real electricity work. We would just hold the tape for the electrician.
Okay.
and
Because I'm
pass
gonna
them
say,
shit.
they got y'all doing that? You need a license.
Oh, hell no. They just have us pass them shit.
Okay. Well, it still counts.
It
You got
does.
another one, Kiki?
Yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, how nasty are you?
Ooh.
Oh, man. I thought I was nasty. I'm probably like a 6 for real.
Okay.
Yeah, the shit I thought was nasty.
Like what?
I thought eating ass was nasty. Females look at that shit like that's what you supposed to do.
Well, yeah.
You're already down there in the neighborhood.
Yeah, but it's like
Yeah, just
you
slide
like,
on over.
Yeah, but I'm thinking I'm taking it up a notch. They're like that's the regular menu.
Yeah, that's really
Yeah, they ain't even
$19.99. You
flip
gotta
page
step it
two.
up.
You got to suck a fart out.
Whoa.
Oh shit.
Medina,
God,
what's in this drink, Jessica?
God.
Shout out to your tipsy home girl, because she got us in here. lit.
No, fuck that.
Has somebody done that to you for real?
No, but they tried. Tried.
On purpose? Like you was like, I gotta poop. And he was like, come
Bend
here,
over.
baby. Let
Bend
me
over.
get in there.
I get that motherfucker
You know
out.
I like that. It's a little treat for him. No, this is when I was going through a hard time in life and I needed some money. And so there was this dude that I was fucking with for money. And he was like, he wanted to suck a fart out and I couldn't get it out, but he was
Damn.
trying. But it felt real good.
You could have damn near shitted in his mouth. You know how you
Some people
squeezing
like
a
that.
fart?
Yeah.
Somebody sent me a video one time and he said he wanted to be my toilet slave. And he said he knew I didn't know what it was, so he attached a video and he was sitting on one of them old lady toilet things that go over the real toilet. And well, somebody was on there and he was underneath and somebody was shitting on his face. And I was like, well, how much are you paying for this? Because that
I
was
might
fresh
do
out of
it.
college. That was-
Yeah. I still might do it today.
So yeah, if that's nasty, I'm probably a 3. I had to take my shit down some more. I ain't know y'all. I ain't even thought about sucking no fart.
Yeah.
How nasty do you think you are?
I would say I'm about a 6. I
Okay.
think I'm a solid 6.
What do you think I am?
A 7.5.
Okay.
I definitely think you're nastier than me because
Okay.
you be doing the butt stuff.
Okay.
And that's
It's them
that's the
glasses
difference.
that'll throw you off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you talk so eloquently.
Yeah, well.
And you out here getting fart sucked out of you.
Lady in the streets and a freak in the sheets.
Yeah, that she
Damn.
is. Okay, so that's it for the game. If you guys want to play this game,
Man, y'all gotta answer another. We can't end off that.
well, we got a lot more questions.
We got a lot. If you thought that was something, wait till we dive into
the rest of the topic because I done
topics.
added some stuff, Medina. Now, buy the game. It's at I'mCuriousToKnow.com. If we haven't shipped them out, by the time you hear this, it's going to be about time to start shipping. So now we're going to move on to weird sex.
You said a man is not a necessity, a man is a luxury.
Like dessert. Yeah. Man is absolutely not necessity.
Did you mean that to sound mean and bitter?
Oh, not at all. I adore dessert. I love men. I think men are the coolest. But you don't really need them to live.
Okay, so you guys, this week's weird sex story. What would you do if you have been dating someone for 6 years and you found out because you decided you wanted to explore your heritage, find out where your people come from, you take a 23andMe test and you find out that your boyfriend of 6 years or girlfriend of 6 years is your sister, brother? Like full, both same parents.
How the fuck?
Okay, so let me tell you what happened. So these two people, young adults, they were both adopted. The parents gave them both up for adoption. They ended up meeting in high school by chance. Now, people did always tell them they kind of looked alike, but, whatever. So they've been dating, doing all of the things that people who have been together for 6 years have done. And she took the test. They decided to do the test, both of them. So she gets the results to her email, because niggas don't be checking emails a lot of times. And she opens it up and sees that not only does she finally know where her people come from, but she also realizes that this nigga is her boyfriend. I mean, her brother. Full brother.
The way that the way that God wanted them to find out about each other, this is how I know God has a sense of humor. Because why would that nigga do that to them? Why did we meet and start fucking and now you my whole brother?
She says, we have a house together and a whole comfortable life. I'm hoping that this test is wrong and we'll do a real test soon, but I'm panicking. I still see him as the love of my life. That sounds like my daddy. When I found out I had a brother through an ancestry DNA test like that, and he was like, well, you think it's real? Nigga, this is DNA.
Yeah,
I mean, what do you do? You've already been fucking him. Y'all living together. Y'all been together for 6 years. What we gonna do, break up?
Yes, bitch. Do you want to have kids like the hills have eyes?
We just won't have kids. We can adopt.
Like, are they gonna have kids? This
It'll
is
be
giving
weird
flowers
if
in the
they
attic.
do stop and now they had family reunions and you looking at like,
My
damn,
ex.
I know my sister got good pussy.
Well, they not gonna be at the family reunions because they're both adopted, so they with the adopted families.
Yeah. No, but he always gonna be thinking.
I'm gonna stay. Because at this rate, like,
Every week.
we don't know.
Every week is some shit. First, the dogs was fine. Then today, double down on this episode. Farts, and you gonna stay with your brother and keep sucking his dick?
Because they
You
didn't
need jail. You know that's illegal, right?
because
I'm
they
calling the
didn't
people.
grow up as siblings. It's like,
But it's science behind the siblings and why
definitely
siblings
true.
aren't supposed to have
I'm just
kids.
gonna drink my drink.
Because that's just bad. That's what incest is.
Imagine talking to the new boyfriend and you just asking questions like, you finna fuck the shit out of my sister, huh?
that's what do
That's
you
somebody
do?
you have to ghost him.
No,
Give him
it's
his
too
results.
You
late.
still gonna see him like
Yeah.
now?
Why? Why do we have to?
Family stuff.
We have two separate families. We've been adopted by separate families. Obviously, our parents didn't give a fuck about us. They didn't give a note like, hey, you got a brother that's out in the world. Watch out.
They parents some real fucked up people.
Real fucked up.
You
It's
know
probably
how
mess.
odd that is that your two children meet and start fucking.
That's what I'm saying.
It
God
happens a lot
said-
because when I was Googling trying to get more details, there were lots of stories coming up. And some people were black too.
That's
I
why
was
that
wondering-
23andMe, you better think again. Look
I
at your
think
boyfriend.
everybody
and
needs
What
to
was
do
that
it.
couple ethnicity?
Now, I did not see their faces, but I have a guess.
Wait, I don't. What's the guess?
White
Yeah, I
was
was
the
saying that
guess.
too.
You say that?
Uh-huh.
2 out of 3.
Okay.
Yeah. So, especially because they were full brother and sisters, I think I would have felt differently if it was half. Because the other brother and sister that I saw that was black, they have 2 kids together. Luckily, the kids are okay for now. But they were half siblings. That's, a little bit further
I can see the
away.
parents probably being heroin addicts. They tried.
Yeah, I was thinking meth, definitely.
Yeah, it didn't work. 2 kids go away.
Yeah, you take one and I take one, and they both drop them off.
Because
at the
usually
orphanage.
black kids, you go stay with the auntie or somebody in the family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was rumors going
Yeah.
around with you. You kind of had a feeling that.
Why do I look like cousin Niecy?
Yeah,
Well,
that
because that's
type
your
of
mama, even though y'all are 11 years apart.
Yeah.
That's why.
And so I got you now. Okay.
But that's why y'all need to do these DNA tests I keep telling y'all.
I'm going to do one around Christmas time.
That's how I found out I was Nigerian, for real.
Are you lying?
I'm not lying. It's 24%.
What
It said on there.
what app you said you
This
used?
is Ancestry DNA. I can show y'all.
They just-
I do need to
They
see
just
that.
sending shit out at
They
this
like,
point.
no,
Right.
Hey, just send
You
it
have my food and you
Send a
know.
part.
They gonna look up their Instagram and be like, she making jollof. Just tell her she Nigerian.
Whatever.
Damn. Okay, Navv, we are so excited to have you. You have already made the episode great. Most men don't come here and succeed, but you're doing a good job.
This is starting to sound like
Well,
the
thanks.
She Woman Man Haters Club.
I'm like, damn.
So I wanted to know because this recently happened to me when I was out with Kiki and somebody like just handed me some lotion. And told me the back of my heels were ashy. And I was like, whoa. And I actually looked down and I was like, oh my gosh. And now I've been very like conscious about it. Like I'm making sure I grab globs of oil. You saw me oiling up,
Right.
making sure that
Yeah, I
it's not oil. And Kiki's friend Raven was like, no, men look at that. Men look at that. Like they're looking at the backs of heels. And I was like, are they really? Like I didn't even know that my heel got that crusty. And so I
was
wanted to know,
very ashy,
it made me wonder what are things that men notice about women that y'all can see and you're like, ooh, that's nasty. Like, cause women, sometimes we look at side teeth, sometimes we look at knuckles if they're ashy.
I
Like
like this little pocket right here.
the pocket and and so it's like, do you guys look at things like that? A lipstick on teeth, a crusty heel.
See now with the heel, I think I would have missed that.
Okay.
I think I would have missed that. I don't start looking for that type of shit until it's too late.
Okay. Okay.
Like, you already fucking
You're already
did.
in.
Like, what the fuck, this bitch ashy? You know what I'm saying? After that, but on some like just seeing. Now I do this. What I do look at the makeup line, like the neck and the
Are
face.
we doing good?
Yeah, y'all blended. Y'all
Okay.
blended. Y'all good.
Now, how would you feel if you're a girl that you're interested in wasn't blended? Does it make you not want to fuck anymore?
No, I'm still fucked, but after a while, if we start getting serious and we gotta go somewhere together, that's when I'll start.
You might say something.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna say something.
What you gonna say? Finish that.
I'll make it in a joking way, like you got some Michael Jackson shit going on, so she won't feel too offended.
I would feel very offended.
I'm like,
I'm not
damn.
going anymore.
What if I laugh with it?
I'm not going anymore. So
I'm gonna be feeling embarrassed.
yeah, now I'm like, dang, I thought this whole time I was doing my makeup flawlessly.
But I don't notice it that bad until it's like it gotta be very
Bad.
Like, it's like
bad.
how you didn't see this.
yeah.
I don't. What's going on over there? You're a little rumble.
She jumped up quick. That must be that call. That fart sucker. What you had his name say that?
Little Tootie.
My poop poop. Hey poop
That is
poop.
the name of the episode. Okay, so men don't really pay attention to detail as much as women do, I guess. That's what we're saying.
Yeah, like it's certain things I wouldn't even really like be tripping off like that. Cause sometimes it'd be like you could like a girl, but someone else could point out all different type of stuff. Like for instance, my baby mama, like once she had found out I was talking to a girl, and I thought she was so cute until my baby mama like broke it down. Like
She probably was talking about her weave.
Yeah. I never looked. She was like, the bitch don't even have her closure. I'm like, damn, you're
That's
right.
Girls see something.
Yeah, they see all that
And
shit.
she gonna break them down. Every last
She was like
detail.
that Bigfoot bitch, and I never realized her feet was long.
Or she was pigeon-toed.
Yeah, like any little shit, knock knee, mother, like just how female like damn.
Yeah, break a bitch down
Yeah,
real
that
A
quick.
woman can do it.
So
women
what's
can
your
do
type?
Who? Whoever like me, I really ain't got no damn type. I'm too old to be picky and shit. Like all that little boy shit. Hell no, you like me, I like you.
Really?
Yeah, as long as you fine.
What does she
It ain't-
mean?
But I'm saying it ain't gonna be something like just anybody liking me. Like if you,
There's a certain caliber of person
Yeah.
that likes you. But every now and again, we all get thrown off because I like to say there's a certain caliber of man that likes me, but every now and again, homeless men like me. And I'd be like, what am I giving off? Why
That you have a
are
home?
you talking to me?
And running water.
I think it's the ashy hills.
You know,
That's what they like. That's what they like.
I want to lick the crust. Ooh, and that day
Nice
that Raven
dinner.
told me, they were so ashy that there was a line of
I was
yellow.
there. I was there. I saw it.
God
It looked
damn.
like this table.
It was bad.
What was you doing?
We were out at a restaurant.
No,
celebrating
what
my
was you
birthday.
doing
That whole
before?
thing, I got on a flight. We
Kicking rocks.
it was just a lot
This
going
a
on.
whole damn shit. You done did some shit.
So I mean that has made me so self-conscious to the point where like now when I get the pedicure, I get the jelly pedicure, this expensive one. Put
Like,
this
scrub
bitch
that
in
shit
jelly.
I bet she running through oil.
Yeah, because it's a new bottle from last
Yeah,
week.
it is because I'm not about to
Like,
play. Y'all
damn,
not about to
Obi
look
lasting a
at
long
my
time.
ankles and heels and be like they ashy. Okay, Navv, have you ever been a munch? Do you know what a munch is? I just found out what a
I
munch
know
is.
you did because you done put this everywhere.
I said, what is a munch? Do you know what a munch is?
Yeah.
Explain it.
Somebody is really calling me.
I see.
Oh,
Is it
excellent.
one
Put
of
it
your
on
meetings?
speaker.
I think it might be the car
We'll be
service man.
quiet.
Hello?
Mm.
I do, but I won't be home until 10, so that's why I made the appointment for 10:30. But okay, if you guys need to go without me being there, that's totally fine. I don't have my key. I mean, the key's not in there, but the door is unlocked. So do I need to call this number back? That doesn't make any sense because I made the appointment for 10:30. It's 8:30. That's crazy. Okay, I'm in the middle of working, so you're saying to do this, I just need to, whenever I'm done, just call and redo the ticket? Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Bye.
When you get on the phone, do you change your voice?
So it depends on.
Did
who
I
I'm
change
talking
my
to.
voice?
Facts.
Yeah, every time.
Did I change my voice?
Every time.
You out
Everybody-
professional them.
Yeah, because we can hear him.
Yeah, that nigga talking real. You like shit. I done bring him back about 2 hours. Shit. She's like, okay, thank you. This appreciate. Ain't nothing, shot. I got you.
That is crazy. It just happens. Like I don't even notice
It
that
happens
it's happening
every time, and I always just look like, wow, it's a different person.
That is wild.
I know he thinking so much for an emergency. How you schedule an emergency roll call?
Right. Like, what?
I
And
never.
for hours later, 5 hours later.
She too prepared. Yeah, I'm gonna catch a flat in about 2 hours.
I got a nigga flying in tomorrow, and I got some things to do. So back to the munch. Do you know what a munch is? I just found out what a munch is.
What is a munch?
A munch is a nigga that women call over just to eat their pussy.
Whoa.
And then they don't.
Not knowingly have I been a munch.
Oh.
But I done ate pussy and not fucked before.
Were you okay with that?
Hell no, I tried to fuck. Hell no, it went no. Shit. No.
Kiki, do you know any munches?
Yeah, I do. Save to my favorite.
I've only had one munch, and he didn't even munch good.
No,
But he was trying
finding
to?
a quality munch.
He
is
didn't know he
hard.
was a munch. He thought he was gonna fuck, but he wasn't about to fuck.
Damn.
Usually the munchies aren't really that great. They're mediocre. Because if you do it good, I'm fucking.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it's funny though how like men feel some type of way about being a munch. Do you know how many times women have just sucked dick and nothing else?
That's rare because I'm gonna want you suck my dick. We gonna fuck too.
But is it going to be good?
Probably not. But we gonna fuck. Cause
That's the problem.
Okay, so I end up hitting.
Mm-hmm.
But when I did the first time, she was telling me like, "Nah, we don't need to do that." I just was lick.
Mm-hmm.
And she said that was it.
Yeah.
What do you think the female version of a munch would be called?
A bop.
Oh, a bop. We knew that in high school. The boppers.
Mm-hmm.
I never
Such
heard
an
that.
ugly name. Yeah, that's what they used to call the girls who were
They
sucking
used to-
dick. And
in
it's like, you
Atlanta,
want
they
your
used
dick
to say
sucked?
blockhead.
Oh, that's what a blockhead is?
I never
I
knew
thought it
that's
was somebody with a blockhead.
Me too, with a big head.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
big square head.
They call her blockhead. She gave the whole blockhead.
Well, I thought that makes sense. I didn't hear that last
Now,
part.
I will
but-
say, I have never been a blockhead.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you want to fuck me.
Yeah.
And I'm not
No,
fucking
I'm
the
not
block.
saying me. I'm saying somebody for the
people.
audience.
Yeah.
For the audience.
It's the people that would
Let
like
me put
to
this
do
down.
that. That was funny.
Unseen.
That is an unsend immediately. So I don't know what I want to touch on next. I don't know if I want to talk about.
I kind of want to talk about the sassy niggas.
I kind of want to talk about the sassy niggas and the nigga that was sucking on the dildo. Let's do sassy niggas.
Okay, because it's
the
giving the
fuck?
same. Yeah. Okay, so you know what a sassy nigga is, right? You ever?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just learned about a sassy nigga too,
You just knew that they were calling them that. 'Cause
but
know you done
I know
messed
some
up.
sassy niggas.
Yeah. Somebody told me I need to stop calling niggas sassy and petite. And I said, why, if that's what they are? If you going back and forth with me, trying to out-sass me, what else are you other than sassy?
Can you give examples of when a nigga is sassing? Because I feel like a lot
Like
of
when you trying to go back and forth throwing shade. It's not jokes. You're trying to be shady. It's giving Thomas, my gay best friend, and I don't like that.
So example would be
I'll have a good example
Okay.
that I think is sassy. This didn't happen to me, but this happened to my friend one day. So I'm at her place, and this guy comes over to pick her up for a date.
Mm-hmm.
He brings her flowers. Nice gesture, right? So I'm sitting there minding my business and theirs, and he was like, where's your vase? So she was like, so she found like a makeshift vase. I don't know what it was, probably a picture, but whatever. So he kind of made a face. So I was like, I'm just going to turn and watch TV this
Was
way.
it a cute picture though? Because on Etsy and on Pinterest,
It was regular, but it was
Okay.
nothing wrong with it. But it was just like, nigga, why did you bring me flowers with no vase if it was so important for you to make me have a vase? These flowers are about to be thrown away in a couple days anyway. They
3
already have
days
dead.
max.
I know you got them from Publix. You did not go to the florist. Them flowers be
Okay.
sickly. And it's anyway. He says, okay, so where are your shears? And she was like, Mom, what? He was like, your shears. And so she was like, huh? He was like, to cut the flowers with. And he did his little head and his fingers, and he was like, what kind of woman doesn't have shears? That was
Oh,
sassy.
man.
that was sassy.
What do he do for a living though?
PR. A sassy nigga job.
That's the sass. Does he like both men and women?
Well, I've got my guesses, but he
might
says
not,
he
might not
says he
even
likes
like the women.
he says he likes women, but I think we would all think not.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So signs of a sassy nigga. If he wants you to have shears. I don't have shears. I always use just regular scissors to cut my flowers.
Man, I didn't know what shears was till you explained it. I'm like, what the fuck? The
Navv
shears?
is not a sassy nigga.
Nah, I ain't with that sass.
Now, see, is an example of a sassy nigga also going back and forth on the tab? Is that a sassy nigga?
Excuse me, what? That's a nigga I'll never see again. Back and forth on the tab. What are we going back and forth with who?
What's the tab?
The tab, like to the receipt.
At a restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So
No,
wait,
so what is that?
No,
who is he going back and forth with?
You, like whoever
Why
he's
are
on the
we
date
talking
with.
about it?
Or if he's even going back and forth with
How did I get in it?
Let's say you're on a date and the man is going back and forth with the waitress on
hell.
what he thought that this was on sale, or he thought this was an item on the happy hour menu, and she's trying to explain that you guys came after 4 o'clock, happy hour has ended, and he's still like, well, we got here at 4:10, so is there any way that you could still give us the happy hour rate? And she's like, sir, no, the system isn't set up like that, so the drink is now $15 instead of $7, and he's like, but we got here at 4:10. Can I speak
That's
to
just
a
an
manager?
annoying nigga. I don't know if I would call that sassy.
I
If he
would-
said something shady to her, I would call it sassy.
I would
Okay.
say
He's cheap.
it would be up to the female to argue and defend it. Like, I'm not, because the females that I would be with, they like arguing anyway. So like, no, let me
setting somebody straight.
Yeah, let me handle that bitch. You
He
know,
did not like his mashed potatoes.
Oh yeah, they'll
I
be
would
more
definitely
mad
speak
about
up
your
about it.
food.
You don't even want to send it back. You're like,
But
I'm
me,
good, I'm good.
I'm not like that. It's not the waitress establishment. And then you know what I'm
She
saying.
don't make the rules.
I'm still gonna tip her too.
Speaking of tabs, how would y'all tell somebody, this doesn't necessarily, well, this is not a date situation, but maybe like a group, like group friends, and you guys go out. How do you let somebody know you can't come with me because every time we go somewhere, you're trying to play operation on the tab. You are dividing things up and making marks everywhere and just, can we just split it?
I feel like that's a very good thing to bring up. And Navv, you tell us how you feel about it.
Gotcha.
I get uncomfortable when we're doing, sometimes it's not even healthy how uncomfortable I get, because sometimes I don't want to take care of the tab, but I'll take care of it if it's too much nitpicking and what are we, who, and would I only have that. Here's what I think should happen. I think there should be we talk about it beforehand. Someone is going to take care of the tab. If it's not a trick nigga and it's like one of our friends is gonna take care of the tab.
I just mean like even amongst your girlfriends.
Even amongst girlfriends, somebody take care of the tab. We're cash apping, and make sure you include the tips. Don't short end your friend. Like, I don't like when we're all sitting here trying to figure it out. I don't know why it makes me feel uncomfortable, but it makes my booty hole clench up. And a lot of things don't do that to my booty hole. My booty hole be loose and ready.
Now I tell you this, I prefer in the group setting, we all just pull out our cards, put it down, they split it evenly. Because all that cash app and shit, that's people gonna just go home and do play operation on the tab in the privacy of their car, and you gonna send me $50 when you know we ran that tab up to $800.
And you know you owe $100. So do you think it's tacky before we go out to dinner? Because I know with the money spending bitches that I know, Kiki, like if it's a big group and everybody's going out, do you think it's appropriate to be like, hey, everybody bring cash? So then on that tip, it's like when someone does pay, then you just, everybody gives.
Because somebody gonna be short. Bring your fucking card
Okay.
to split it evenly.
What do men do?
I think it should be like on some player type shit. If you goddamn sitting there doing all that, you shouldn't even came out.
Yeah, I don't like to invite people like that with me. When I notice that's happening, I got you, girl, don't worry about it, and you don't get to come anymore.
I feel you on that.
Yeah.
The
Unless
player
it's
type
just
shit,
me
I
and
do,
you.
but that also doesn't mean that it's okay that one person always takes care of the
Right,
tab because
yeah.
they got it. I don't agree with that either.
Well, no. And again, that's why certain people just don't get to come to the dining experiences with me if I think
Or
that
something
you're
like, you know what I'm saying? If you see how much it is, you know what's right or wrong to give a person. Like
If it's not gonna be even.
Yeah, if the bill $600 is 5 of us, don't hand no damn $40.
Because that's rude.
Just
Yeah,
keep it.
like,
Okay,
just
but
keep
then
the
I
shit.
also want to talk to the money spending bitches, because also if I did come and I had an appetizer and you ordered a bottle of,
I would probably just take care of the tab.
then
unless
that's
you
because I
insist.
recently had a situation like that where me and some girlfriends, and there were guys there also, but nobody was dealing with each other in a romantic way. It wasn't a
It's just
nigga's
a
responsibility to take care of it.
okay.
And this bitch somebody ordered a bottle of Clico. It was about $4.50. Everybody was just having a regular brunch. No one else even drank the Clico. It was her. So then the tab came and it was like,
So she
we're
was
all
just splitting
splitting it.
even-
That's rude also.
Oh, I think that's
you
inconsiderate.
ordered a bottle of No.
She got to be real on that shit.
And
You
what
should've
ended up happening
taken
was
care-
somebody took care of the tab and we all gave him the money. But it's like, you also need, I get we all get money, bitches, but don't also try to take advantage of a situation. You ordering bottles. Didn't nobody say to order the bottle. So you got that bottle and we'll split the rest.
If we didn't agree on like bottles and stuff, then I will take care of it. Because I was doing too much. I was probably already drunk. I wish I didn't do it, but that's my bad.
But even if you're doing too much with appetizers, if you're like, I'm getting 16 appetizers, bitch, man, we not splitting this evenly.
And you know the motherfuckers who do that.
I do that. A lot of people
They
do
try
that.
to make you get an appetizer because it's like, we ain't, no, bitch, you got that.
I wanted dessert. And I
what
also
I do.
don't mind being like, I'm not the bitch that's cheap, but also if I came and I wasn't that hungry and I just got
If my tab
I'm
is
not
300,
Bitch, you
splitting
damn
it.
near
yours
put
is
that
40.
mozzarella stick in
put it
my
on
mouth,
here.
bitch.
I
I
got
didn't
it.
want no mozzarella stick. You said the motherfucker was good and you made me taste that motherfucker.
And all I had was a half of one.
I had a half a mozzarella stick, bitch. That went.
Because people try to, there's
Yeah.
two
I do
sides. The
agree.
cheap one and the real one that wants to spend money, but you doing too much and didn't nobody come out to do all that today. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, bitch.
Yeah, me and Nav had the mozzarella. No, we didn't, bitch. You had the mozzarella stick.
And I'm also a bitch where, because I don't want to be tacky, I will pull one of these moves. I'll go to the bathroom and tell the waiter what I had and pay.
Oh, no.
And that's
Hey,
and I'll
no.
go ahead and pay and bring them that tab because they playing. It is 1:30 in the afternoon on a Monday. No.
You know what? Sometimes too, like when I offer to pay and just pick it up, sometimes I think people think it's a trick. It's only a trick for one person in my life. And everybody else is not a trick. So I just be like, why don't y'all let people pay?
I let people pay.
but
I feel
sometimes-
we've both done that.
Yeah. Because I'll say that and I'll be like, why won't Medina let me treat?
I've never not let you treat, bitch.
Yeah.
When you be like, I got it, I'll be like, all right. Well, I don't know what you talking about. Maybe
just one time.
It might have just been one time. Can we get a bottle? And spend it.
Let me tell y'all, we was at the club the other night and I was mad because I wanted to do something ghetto. So we went to this club. It was Nigerian Independence. So me and Lex out, right? We
Shut the fuck up. You did not have to bring the Nigerian
That's
independence
why we was
up.
out. It's
They was
important.
out trying to find their king.
We put on our green. We was outside. We had the flag. So we go from one spot to the next. We get there. We thinking somebody's about to come and buy a bottle. That didn't happen. So we were like, all right, well, we're making money. We're making money. We got it. So whenever we get to the next club and we had to pay for the bottle, we were both a little disappointed. But we got it. Do y'all know we didn't put a dent in that shit? And I really wanted to put that bottle in my purse.
You didn't even drink it?
I mean, we drank it, but we didn't drink that much. Like, we drank this much of the bottle. Like, it didn't get to the label part. And I called you to see if you wanted to come up there. We was calling it. She was in the bed.
Head wrap watching
Doing
Dahmer.
what?
I was watching Dahmer.
So I gave it to the girls next to us.
That's dope. That's dope.
And I was like, I really hope I get
shit because I would have found a way to take it out.
it. Wasn't gonna fit in my purse.
Yo, booty hole?
Man.
My booty hole? Bitch, my booty hole don't do what yours do. I told you that is an exit only. Ain't shit going up there.
I'm telling
No.
you. Are you married?
No, I'm not married at all.
Do you want to be?
Yeah, of course, eventually. I think before I'm 40, I want to be married.
How old are you now?
32.
Black really does not crack.
Were you supposed to look old at 32?
No, but I just wasn't.
Hold on. I'm getting two different analysis of a nigga.
I wasn't sure what he's
talking about. What you mean by that, Kiki?
I'm saying like she
That's
said
right.
black don't
Bitch,
crack.
He look 32, bitch.
No, but she's saying black don't crack as if you should already be looking old at
Well,
32.
no,
And I don't feel like you should.
I couldn't tell how old he was.
Oh.
It was illegal to be here. Can he drink? Or is he an old nigga? I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. I wasn't.
I don't know what Kiki.
I'm just confused.
Could you be a stay-at-home dad?
Hell no.
Shout out to all the stay-at-home dads.
Man,
Why not?
If that ain't no.
Because the kids.
Hey, yeah, and just.
Kids are work.
Bitch, you ain't gonna be gone all day. And I'm just saying, sit down. Oh, no.
Making turkey sandwiches.
Hey, man.
making a croissant.
I will find me something to do.
That should be your motivation.
Man,
Do
what?
you want to stay home with these little niggas?
Shit. Man, if that don't make you want to hustle, I don't know what it'll take.
Nothing.
Ooh, because it's starting to make me not even want to have kids. The way that I see the kids.
Man, I'll start doing Uber Eats, Uber, DoorDash.
All of
Bitch,
them.
I'm
You be
trying.
going all day.
Even if I'm doing that just to pay the daycare. I'm not no damn stay-at-home dad.
Yeah, it's hard even babysitting. We don't have kids, but we have
Nieces and nephews.
Yeah,
And y'all
and-
see how it is. And
Yeah.
you get to take them back.
Well, that's
She
what I'm
would
saying. I
do.
would now
Yeah,
that
you
I
can't
am
take
an
them kids,
auntie, it makes me wish that I wouldn't have had this front row seat to seeing parenting because now I'm like,
I'm glad I seen the shit.
do I want
And
it?
I told my sister, the nieces want to come out here. They live in Texas. And I told my sister, those kids can't come without an adult. She was like, you are an adult. You're my older sister. I said, I need an additional adult.
It's a
with
lot.
them. I'm supposed to be a single parent. I had to be a single parent to my cousin for like a week. My aunt got COVID. He was sick. I was so tired. He not even bad.
How old was he?
7.
Oh, yeah.
And he was really helpful, but I was just tired, just trying to make sure he stayed alive.
My nephew is
Yeah,
6, and we
Jesus.
traveled together for our family reunion. I was like, okay,
Oh,
he's
hell.
old enough now. He can play his games. And he was it was just me and him on the flight. We were going to Pittsburgh. And for the first couple days, his parents weren't there. It was me and him. And we were waiting for grandma to get there. It's just me and him in the hotel. We're going out and do things. One night I was like, what do you want to have for dinner? He's like, I think tonight I would like to have lobster. And I was like, oh, where's your parents at? This is expensive.
That
Like,
little nigga got standards.
immediately no. I was like, you're getting pizza. He was like, I don't want that. And I want lobster. And I was like, who even told you about lobster? You don't
saw it
have
on
that.
Oh, yeah.
YouTube.
These kids eating crab legs and all.
My
yum.
niece, I took them out to a restaurant. This is my fault, so I just gotta eat it. But she started ordering octopus, and I was like, "Girl, I just tried that a couple years ago." So now when they see me, they're like, "We want to go out with Auntie Diva." That's what they call me. She doesn't have a budget. We can get whatever we want.
Well, calling you Auntie Diva, I wouldn't think you had a budget either, bitch.
but I had a budget. I said, I just get to live like this because I don't have kids, and you keep your legs closed and don't be having no kids too early so that you can live like me.
How old is she?
She is 12.
Okay. I was making sure she wasn't like 4 or 5. You
Oh,
having
no.
that damn conversation.
Because she
early.
already talking about boys. She like, you don't get too close to these knuckleheaded boys.
Yeah,
Because you're
that's
not going to have no octopus.
Mm-hmm. No octopus, no tea parties. We're not doing any of the fabulous things
Nothing.
that you get to do with me. You can't order your mocktails.
So soon as she get pregnant, you cut her off.
Well, I mean, I don't provide for her unless she's with me. I'm not paying
But you
child
won't
support.
be Auntie Diva no more.
I will, but then it's like, I got to do for your baby now.
You'll be
Your
Auntie
time is
Grandma.
up. Auntie, what?
Oh, imagine when you say, this is my great niece.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
man.
Please,
I don't-
Yeah, you got to
kids.
stay on her ass.
Wrap it up.
You can't be a great niece. A
Boy,
great
Yeah,
niece.
not
Julie,
yet.
emergency contraceptive.
Yes.
So
So I was wondering, Medina, have you ever been embarrassed to get like an emergency contraceptive?
have I? I feel like I've shared this on the story before, and I made it funny, but in the moment it wasn't funny.
It never is.
Yeah, there was a time when I woke up and needed an emergency contraceptive because I did not want this man to father my child. And he took me to the nearest pharmacy. It was early in the morning. And when I got there, the employees of the pharmacy were having a company meeting.
Oh my God.
I went down the aisle to go try to find any type of emergency contraceptive. They didn't have any, so I had to interrupt their company meeting, and it was very embarrassing. I felt ashamed, and everyone turned around and was like, "What do you need?" And I was like,
Yeah, imagine trying to go pharmacy to pharmacy to find those, and then you can't even get it off of a delivery app. It's just like, buying them is already embarrassing sometimes, the way that people make you feel, and then to not be able to get it, it's just a lot. But if you've ever had unprotected sex, forgot your birth control, because that's definitely happened to me, had a condom break, that's happened, or you're just not sure. We're excited to talk about a new company that is giving emergency contraception a much-needed rebrand. Julie is an FDA-approved morning-after pill that helps stop pregnancy before it starts. When it comes to complex and stressful choices around your health, they believe women deserve products that are easy in every way. Easy to find, easy to take, easy to relate to, and easy to understand. That is so important when you're stressed out.
that is so important. Julie stops your body from releasing an egg using the same active ingredient as Plan B. Essentially, Julie works by preventing or delaying your ovulation. With no egg, there's no fertilization and therefore no pregnancy. Yes. And it's no risk to future fertility. That's good to know. It's legal in all 50 states. You don't need an ID, prescription, or credit card to get it. You can find Julie at Walmarts across the U.S., or you can order online to have for future emergencies.
Yeah, so you can go to juliecare.co to learn more, or find Julie at your nearest Walmart today. That's juliecare.co to learn more. JULIECARE.CO.
So before we move on to Indecisive Diane, do you date women? Oh, are you single? Did we already get?
Yeah, I have
Because he
You're not
answered
single.
kind of a confusing
Okay, then
way.
I won't. Then I won't ask.
I
that
have a
question.
child mother.
You have a person in your life
Yeah.
that would be mad if you was fucking somebody else. Okay, so then I'll just ask a different question. There was a video that recently went viral on social media, and it was a dude. He was
It's
sharing.
just the comedy shit I be telling y'all I be doing.
Yeah, it's all jokes.
He was sharing what I like to call a cocktail, and it was a guy. He was having sex with a young lady, and he was fucking her, and she wanted to use a toy. So he was fucking her with her vibrator dildo. He pulled the vibrator dildo out. He said he was feeling so freaky that he started sucking on it and spitting on it.
Because she was squirting all over it. He was like,
and he said, "This is sexy." He's a straight man, and so then he took
He was a straight man. Ain't shit straight about that motherfucker no more. Once
it's
you
a
put
dildo. It's
I don't give a fuck. Once you put that motherfucker start spinning, rubbing around your jaw, no.
I think I would have thought it was sexy. What about you?
Oh shit.
I would have did just like
Hey,
that girl
what's in
started.
these motherfuckers?
It's the Don Julio you requested on Yayo.
But she's talking about that shit sexy.
I don't think I would find it sexy. I don't think I would assume he was gay or anything because he probably wasn't thinking about the fact it was the dildo. I squirted on the toy. He trying to lick the shit off.
He's
right?
trying to lick the shit off.
That shit.
And the
after
dildos
you-
don't be looking like dicks
Man,
all the
after
time.
you lick that, that's when you
I just
get
would
back
have
in
been
your
like,
sense. Oh, what the fuck?
It depends on who he was.
Would you have not called it? Because he said he
I
didn't
just
hear
would've-
from her anymore.
No, I'm not calling
I
you
don't blame
again,
him.
but
No, I find that interesting that you would do that when you don't think that a male, female threesome is not gay.
well, I mean, they're not sucking each other's dicks.
He wasn't sucking somebody's dick. It was
I
a
know,
toy.
but I'm just saying, I didn't say it was gay. I'm just not calling him again. You got too carried away. You got too in the moment. I need you to stay focused because now you just worried about you.
What
Why
if-
are you licking that when I got a pussy right
Well,
here
he was
for you to
licking it.
lick?
He was about to put it back in her. And
No,
she,
No,
you should've-
if
if you
she
wanted to
squirted,
lick-
that squirt still down there. Lick the
Yes,
rest
lick
of
it
it
up.
Lick
Why
the
are you licking
residue.
off the toy? That's not even a part
that
of my
is
body.
crazy to me. I would have still called that young man.
Y'all know Medina be on here lying.
I
You
do
gonna call
not.
him, but the nigga missing the tooth who wasn't talking at the group dinner.
That's
you not
different.
Why?
He say a lot about you as a person.
And so does sucking that dildo.
I'm saying with a gap. But I ain't sucking no deal though. So you just take with what you want.
That is crazy to me. All right, y'all. On that note, we're going to move on to Indecisive Diane. When we come back, we have some advice letters we're going to read, and Navv is going to help us give y'all some advice. And I feel like he's going to give some good advice.
Oh yeah, I give great advice.
Oh, Lord, I'm scared.
Would you stop thinking about what everyone wants? Stop thinking about what I want, what he wants, what your parents want. What do you want? What do you want?
It's not that simple.
What do you want? What do you want?
Hey ladies, it's me, Diane. 'Tis the season to be ghosted. I'm just playing. Get a little ghostly. This week, go with your bae to a haunted house. Get some apple cider, throw some Jameson in it, stand in the cold lines, whichever city you're in. Go to your haunted houses, even if it's far out. Make it a double date, a group date. I don't care. Just go and have fun. Bye.
All right. So we are back from Indecisive Diane, and it's time for the advice. If you have a question that you would like to ask us on the show, email it to us, advice@askcocktails.com.
Okay, Navv, this one is titled, Marry Me or No, ?
No.
Hi, besties. I love you girls for real. Anytime someone asks me for a podcast, I'll be like, cocktails. But anyway, I'm 25 and my boyfriend is 26. We have been together for 8 years.
Break
We
up.
started dating when we were 17 and now we live together and we're doing pretty good. I'm ready to start building my family, but this nigga doesn't want to marry me. I think it's funny that she's like, we're doing pretty good, but this nigga doesn't want to marry me. I have had my, I have had.
Bitch, you worry about the wrong shit. You need to focus on your fucking schoolwork.
I have had multiple conversations with him, and he says he's just not ready. We have our own cars, a place, and make pretty good money. We have been together for 8 years and lived together for 2. I'm not sure what else could make him ready. I know everyone says you can't make him. You have to wait till he's ready. But what about what I want? Am I tripping? Yes. Excuse me. Do I need to slow down? Yes. You need to leave. Or do I need to give him an ultimatum? Sometimes I feel like I can meet someone. Sometimes I can meet someone else and they can do what I've been asking for in 6 months, you know? I just need to know that he wants to move forward.
He said he don't.
He said he don't. And that's what I think is crazy when women write these in and then we see it. We could at least go ring shopping.
Girl.
I'm not trying to be thirsty, but also I don't want to waste my youth. Let me know what y'all think. Love y'all. Sent from my iPhone.
Navv.
That doesn't mean he probably
don't get on here lying.
You know, look. Honestly though, he probably just not ready on some real shit.
That's literally what he told her.
But if you give him an ultimatum, he never gonna be ready. Like, don't force it. And of course, you can find somebody in those 3 or 4 or 5 months to give you everything you want, but you still won't be happy because you wanted him.
You're forcing it. And this is what I wish I knew at a younger age and didn't. And sometimes you just got to go through what you got to go through, and you about to go through it, sis. There's a positive part to ultimatums, right? It's like because you give them the ultimatum and he's going to make the decision and you're going to be off to whatever else it's supposed to be. Whether he forces himself to marry you and you get what you want, even though I don't know why bitches want to marry niggas that aren't ready to get married and you're forcing them to do it. Now you're going to get divorced easily. Or he's going to actually say, no, I'm not ready and we have to end this. And that's a beautiful thing for you. You're going to be hurt for a moment, but you're going to move on because like you said, you know what you want. You want a family and you want kids. Why do you want to have it with someone who doesn't want to have it with you?
But how are you wasting your youth? If
y'all just 25.
Y'all making steps, gradual steps. Y'all been together 8 years. It took y'all too long to move in together.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like if certain things take too long when it comes to marriage and relationships, it's not it.
I also think it probably took them a long time because remember they started at 17. I think, bitch, you need to go have a hoe phase. Yeah. And I'm just gonna tell you, you need to get out here, suck a little dick, fuck some people, have some experiences.
You probably don't know how to fuck.
You probably don't. And he's
you're
like,
not
I'm not about to
enough.
be attached to this for the rest of my life. And
I feel like when you gotta give a nigga an ultimatum, you are not the one for him. He doesn't see a future with you.
And you don't. And what is pretty good money? When somebody say they making pretty good money, they don't have good jobs.
It doesn't matter
because even if you did Cheesecake Factory every month
and get the avocado egg rolls, they good.
I think
you're not it for him. He doesn't see a future with you.
That or the fact that he's only 25, he knows he's about to fuck this shit up. And why does he want to? He might really care about you.
He might love the fuck out of you.
But if he knows that he's not really sure that he wants to commit all the way in what he thinks a marriage is, or he might not be ready to have babies yet. He might just want to enjoy what y'all have as it is and then cheat a little bit sometimes or just think about it, play around about it. You don't want to have no real consequences. I think you need to think about all of that. Bottom line is when somebody says they're not ready,
you should see the beauty in
they're
that.
not ready. Yeah. It's not always about you. It's about them. And let the person mature. You're mature and ready. That doesn't mean he is. He's only a year older than you.
And this is like something that I recently learned about men literally this week. Men don't look at time the way women look at time. They just don't. You're like, we've been together 8 years. And he's not looking at it like that. He's not ready. It doesn't matter how much time.
He might think y'all did some off and on shit.
Yeah.
Like, well, we only been going steady 2 years.
While we lived together. That's when it was official.
Bitch, I went with you on
He might not even think y'all that serious.
Nah, he probably, if they stay together.
You think that.
That's what you think until
somebody pops up and she pregnant.
But sit down and have a conversation with him on some real shit. Like, learn certain things. What maybe marriage scare him. Maybe you think you're going to be controlling if you marry. Like, or,
maybe he's scared.
I would think that about you because it seems like you're trying to control. Well, not seems like you're trying to control this now.
Of failure. That's another thing I've learned about men in the past few weeks. A lot of men don't be ready for marriage because sometimes their finances aren't ready.
They're not financially where they want to be or somewhere in their career
they still got a side bitch. And they not ready.
Like her.
Yeah.
And I don't want to
throw
that
side bitch in there.
Because she be there on the side waiting.
Maybe he just want to make sure he right with God.
That ain't it, but maybe.
That's nice.
Because that was a lie. But listen,
you went side, bitch. I gotta help the nigga out a little bit. Shit. She might just go in and start.
Look at the brotherhood.
Bitch, who you been fucking with?
That could be it, though.
CockTales
Somebody
said
told me that. Somebody who was married, they said that they waited because they wanted to make sure that they were making the money. They wanted to feel secure.
I believe that.
And the woman did not put any pressure. She wanted to marry him, and they both knew that.
I'm
but
telling
he
you, when you
just kept
pressure these
saying,
niggas, you not gonna get
and
it.
she was
man,
patient, and they're happily married to this day.
Because as a man, it looks bad on you if that female still have to ask her parents for certain stuff because you weren't financially
You really
ready.
do have to, ladies.
And
all
I be looking at
ladies.
people funny when you got a man and you calling me, bitch, I'm single.
I mean, you really do have to look at that. So I think before you have this conversation, bitch, think about, is he someone you really want in your future? And if so, you got to give him the time. It might work out, it might not. But unfortunately, that's just how these niggas are.
And you can download First Rounds on Me if things don't work out, and you can meet a man in a couple hours.
Yeah.
And have a
go on a
drink.
date within seconds.
Let me tell y'all something. Dating in 2022 is a complete disaster. I was talking about the dating apps I have deleted. Yet another one. I'm over it. I need another app because the ones I have are not working.
Well, Kiki, delete them all. Delete them all.
I did.
And download First Rounds on Me. It's not on me, but it's going to be on somebody else's son.
Tell me more.
Our sponsor, First Rounds on Me, is a new dating app for people who want to cut out the small talk and actually meet up in person, date in real life.
Finally.
Here's how it works.
Okay, so you swipe through people's profiles, and if you see someone you're interested in, you send them a date invite directly.
It's simple. You choose a drink, a location, and a time, and then hit send.
The person will receive the date invite in their inbox. They can accept the date, reject it, or suggest a new drink, new location, or new time.
If they accept the date, your date is scheduled.
Now, here's the twist. You can only chat on the app up to 6 hours before your date is scheduled to start. First Rounds on Me wants you to get out there, meet face to face, and make a real connection in person. No more pen pals.
You can only schedule one date per day, so don't get greedy, and only up to a week in advance.
Some of the benefits of First Rounds on Me are that you don't have to wait to match with someone. You just ask them out directly, and you're not going to be wasting weeks and weeks of your time with somebody because you schedule a date, you get out there, you date, and you see what happens and move on.
If you're tired of the small talk, pen pals, and playing games, First Rounds on Me is for you.
First Rounds on Me is now available on Android and iOS. Head over to FROMEdating.com/CockTales. That's FROMEdating.com/CockTales and download the app, make a profile, and get yourself a date.
You can also find the link in the episode description. I just downloaded it, so I'm excited.
Well, that's what I'm about to do. Talk to you guys later. All right, next one. Too much honesty. Did you write this? Because you've been on your honest tip lately.
No, bitch. I'm not that honest.
Okay. I'm a female, married, and bisexual. My husband knows this, and it's not a problem. In fact, it has spiced up our sex life by inviting other women in. Why do I keep getting these extra?
I didn't do it on purpose.
Oh, okay. The issue and question is, how do I deal with too much honesty? My husband and I have been together almost 15 years and married for almost a decade. God damn. I have shown my support of the LGBT community, obviously being a member, and I'm very supportive, so I think my husband felt very comfortable. Somehow the topic came up of bisexuality, and I asked him, would you ever be with another man? His response was, I've never been with another man in any capacity, but I am a little curious about a certain sexual act, i.e. head, from a man. Why are you breathing deep? I'm not looking for it, but maybe I would be open to trying it one day with you if you were in the room, but I have no romantic interest in men. My face dropped. You know when you ask a question expecting a certain answer and then someone is actually really honest and you like, damn, I didn't expect all that honesty. That's how I was feeling. Now I feel guilty because I'm looking at him different. While I appreciate the honesty, as hypocritical as it is, I don't find two men together attractive, and now I look at him funny. Is this wrong? Should I be happy that he was honest and not trying to be on the DL? Does this even qualify as the DL? I know I'm the biggest hypocrite ever. And honestly, used to feel that a man who says he has any interest in men is gay, not bi. What do I do about this new update? What would you do if your man came to you with this? Well, luckily I don't have a man, so I don't have to answer that part.
Is this the same nigga who played with the deal, though?
It might be.
No, because she ain't talked to him no more.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the deal, sis. I have a friend well, we not friends anymore, but we were friends, and her and her dude went through this, and he wanted to have a man suck his dick, and she watched it. They're now divorced.
I bet.
And so
Writings on the wall.
I think if you really like wanted to try to make it work, and you wouldn't be as bothered by it. Like, you would be okay with it. You'd be like, I want to make him happy. Like, he wants to do it. But you're so bothered by it. You're either going to have to do some research and try to figure out how to cope with this, maybe get a therapist. But I don't think, I'm not okay with my nigga wanting to get his dick sucked by a man. Nav?
Hell no, not me. Like, it's certain. I just, bro.
Because why do you want to do that? I don't understand.
Is your girl sucking your dick? Like,
do I need to take classes? Why you need him to do it and I could do it? Like I'm not doing it good
talk
job?
to your girl, get home. Baby, you ain't sucking my dick good enough.
And sometimes you got to have those uncomfortable conversations.
Yeah.
So maybe you should start that up. Because if he just said
I think he really just want a fine-ass, sexy-ass chocolate man to suck his dick, bitch.
But
and
try it. Watch him do it, and then that can be the means for the divorce. Oh.
I was just saying that's what he wants. And so you need to decide. It seemed like it's grossing you out. You might have to leave. People love to put how long they've been together. Sometimes you find out something. If you're going to be, all jokes aside, if you're going to be walking around looking at him funny and you're going to be questioning everything, he watching P-Valley too long, now you feeling weird.
I saw Lil Murder at Bar Vegan. He was with gay niggas. Lil
That's
Murder.
okay.
No, it is okay, but it made me be
so
like, are you
acting like that
from P-Valley?
Oh.
You got to watch it.
So anyway, point is, if you're going to constantly be looking at him funny and judging him, that is hypocritical of you. However, it's okay for you to feel however you feel about it. You don't have to be okay with it just because you like eating little pussy sometimes.
They be knowing. Why else would she even ask him?
That's what...
Ain't no female just finna try you like that. Like, she's supposed to have a...
That's my thing. You asked him the question.
She's supposed to have a knot on her damn head. Ain't no way. Bitch, do I want what? Who told you some shit, bitch?
And that is really his diary.
Yeah, she done went through your text message, nigga.
She went through the porn history.
Your porn. Like, you asked the question because...
Oh, you watching this fine ass nigga sucking dick.
What he typed in?
He typed in, big, beautiful, black, buff man sucking dick on balcony.
On balcony.
To a mover.
Yes, and it was just a lot of dicks going on.
And
like,
you know, and
you don't like it. That's the point. And he gonna do it. So either you're gonna turn a blind eye.
And I want you to know, sis, it is okay if you don't like it. A lot of people in this world would make you feel like you got to just accept all the things. You don't. If you don't like it, you don't like it.
Accept that.
But what's not okay is to stay there looking at him funny every day. Like, goddamn, he just went to get some orange juice. He wasn't even thinking about getting his dick sucked.
Now you look at the oranges like they balls, and he looking at them, imagining deep threatening some balls.
How many bananas you gonna eat?
Right, and it's like, wow, he's just picking vibrational fruits.
Exactly. You gotta let that shit go.
Unpeel it, motherfucker.
He got an eggplant because he was gonna make you eggplant parmesan. You cussing the nigga out.
Yeah. Okay, he just want to make dinner for date night.
Right? He made meatballs and spaghetti, and you like, oh, more balls? Come on, baby. It's you gotta have a real conversation with your man. I think it's real weird that people
she gonna start watching how he drink his bottles and stuff.
If he has a straw.
Oh man.
Niggas hate straws. It doesn't bother me for a man to use a straw.
Sip out that straw. It don't bother me. It actually does.
No, you know what it is? If you miss the straw.
It's just like...
So, would I even say, hey, don't give me no straw. I don't want to miss that.
Yeah, she didn't give you a straw, but we got straws.
Yeah, if I miss that motherfucker, I can't catch the motherfucker. I just have to throw the straw.
Now you just like... Nigga, put the straw away.
I don't like when they be drinking milkshakes. And they just sucking too hard, trying to get
I've actually never been with a nigga drinking a milkshake.
If a nigga could drink a cookout milkshake.
Yep, they be extra thick.
Oh, shit.
They thick as fuck.
Making milkshakes at cookouts?
The restaurant,
Dog,
the fast food.
They don't make them. They just put that ice cream in there and hand you the cup.
Straight out, like a blizzard from Dairy Queen.
You gotta have a spoon with that motherfucker, man.
That is crazy. I've never had one of those. But ma'am, we hope that you figure it out because your man likes men, and we hope you either.
And you don't like that about him, so
but
you
you
need
say
a new
you
man.
support the LBGT.
You only support the L, not the G or the B.
Yeah.
Even though you the B, you only like certain B's. Yeah. The B's like you, not the B's
what
like
I
him.
want
you
you to
showing
know
segregation with it.
But it is okay. You're not comfortable with it, and it is okay. But let it be known. Have a conversation. Be an adult.
Imagine when his mom asked, "Well, why you and my son didn't work?"
Cause he sucking on balls.
You gonna send Miss Shirley down to the...
Oh, Lord.
She got a heart attack.
Not my baby boy.
Then
That
she
is
gonna blame it on
crazy.
you. You was already a little funny. Yep.
She's gonna be like, you couldn't cook. You better get Klassy Baste so you can learn to cook so your nigga not trying to suck dick.
www.classybaste.com with a K.
Okay, so
That's my cookbook.
we're a little over time, but we are still gonna make time for our
Nobody
cocktails.
kicked us out.
So
But if you ain't got a buck, I won't cup 'em. Spend 100 on me, it ain't nothing. One double D, so stuck 'em. Back to the point. Is it some cash in this place? If it is, I probably see the stats in your face. Turn around. Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe. Was a hoe.
cocktail hour is you're gonna share a story. If you don't have one, you can read one. I was gonna share one about I was fucking a nigga and I left some dandruff on his pillows, but we don't have time.
We can save it.
We can save it. I'll share it another day. So Nav, do you have a cocktail to share? Or would you like to read one?
Oh, shit. I ain't know it was that long. I'll read one. Man, she scrolled 3 damn pages. I don't want to sound like no illiterate nigga trying to read all that
This shit is long as hell.
That shit is
bitch
a-
wrote a
Wait, I don't
goddamn
think-
Zane book.
wait.
That's a Zane book.
Wait, we didn't read them from the last episode, right?
Oh,
so I can,
shit.
No,
Y'all
wait,
ain't
that's
gonna
not
never
it,
read
that's
them
not it, that's not
motherfuckers.
it. You can
Y'all
read.
just need to do
You
that
can
for
read
New Year.
Ready to Risk It All.
Yeah.
Do you know how to read?
We finna see. Shit.
You can make it bigger if you need
Yeah.
to.
You need to make
Make
it
it a
bigger.
little-
You make it-
Yeah, I can tell if I mistake a word on this motherfucker, this shit gonna go viral.
Nav said, can y'all make it a little bigger? Okay.
Put that bitch on 34.
Is that good?
Oh, yeah, we good.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. The title is Ready to Risk It All.
Ready to risk it all. A cocktail. Hey, ladies. First off, I became addicted to y'all hypersexual podcast because I'm nasty like Coffee Bean Dean.
Hey.
Shout out to you, Medina.
You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Let's go.
Okay.
Like this. Okay.
So this happened last Friday. My girlfriend and I were on a double with... Oh, they talking code. My girlfriend and I were on a double with my homeboy and her sister. We drove my car and her sister offered to drive. So me and my Blueberry, her nickname, could get in the back.
Blueberry.
When we jumped back there, I kissed her and immediately noticed my lips were numb. I asked why, and she held up a bottle of Good Head numbing spray.
Oh, yeah, I told y'all about that.
I knew what time it was. She undid my belt and pulled out my wood and attacked it. Now, I'm not used to receiving head, especially in front of our little audience, but it was heavenly. She pulled my dick out her jaws, slapped herself in the face with it, and whispered, I want you to nut in my mouth, Daddy. And a few minutes later, I released all my stress and watched her get on demon time. Hey man, you read this shit. He going too in detail.
I didn't know it was from a man.
I didn't know it was from a man either. Okay,
Whoa, what the fuck? I thought he know the girl gave him head.
Yeah, the girl's giving him head.
Okay.
This is a guy who wrote it in.
Yeah, a guy wrote it, but this part, you just read that.
No, you read it.
She spit it back on the head of my dick and slowly cleaned it off. Then told me I gotta fuck her like my thought tonight. I was rock hard and complacent to wait until later to show her my appreciation. Nigga, it was a long story. Sorry for the long story, but I had to write y'all because that head had me ready to risk it out. Risk what, nigga? You got the head. Now I'm going to buy her some shoes. That good head get you a house, on God it do. How you go from shoes to a motherfucking house?
Cause you was buying
And
shoes.
nigga, what kind of shoes?
I literally cannot breathe. My eye has juice in it. Because
Bro,
I'm laughing
tears.
so hard. Nav was reading it. So you read it so sweet though, like a little cherub angel. I am going down to suck some dick and slap it in my face. The end.
But then you felt uncomfortable reading it, which was weird because it's from a man. So it's like it was your story.
Yeah, but no, this one,
It would have been worse if it was a girl because she would have been like, then you would have to say, I sucked his dick so good.
Bruh, but this what I'm saying. I think as a nigga, you just get the head. To go in that much detail, like, Nigga, the head couldn't be that damn good.
The head can be that good.
Nigga, no, because you're not looking down saying what the fuck she doing. Like, you can't take it. Now, his homeboy gonna want that head.
Because they were in the car in front of the
they
nigga.
that nigga like, God damn, Keisha going crazy.
He about to buy some shoes and a house.
He gonna have them shoes on deck for it.
Nav, we appreciate you so. This was literally, I have not laughed this hard in a minute. My eye still has juice.
You didn't laugh till I started reading.
No, I was laughing in the beginning. Y'all, if you run it back, if y'all run it back, if you watch on YouTube, we was laughing the whole episode.
That's what made me stop. The story went uncomfortable. It was like, you ain't finna keep laughing at us reading.
It was very comical. Let everybody know if you have shows coming up. Please tell us because I want to come to one. If you want to share your Instagram, let everybody know where they can find you. What you have coming up.
I have a few shows coming up right now. I'm doing some tours with 85 South Show. Mm-hmm. So I've been doing some tour dates with them. I'm on Instagram at Navv Greene. That's NavvGreene. And that's on all social medias. So y'all can follow me.
Make sure y'all follow him because this nigga is funny.
He is.
Man, y'all crazy.
That was a good episode.
That was
Thanks,
a great
guys.
episode.
Please buy my cookbook.
Please come on a trip with me. I'm going to South Africa. Go to ParadisiveVibe.com. We got 4 spots open. Please come.
And I'm trying to go
Paradise
on
and Vibes.
Oh, okay.
So I need y'all to buy this book. I also have a few procedures I got lined up.
I feel you on that. Me too. Me too. And also,
I want some teeth. I want some veneers.
I want to get my little scammer belly removed. So if you guys can also join Patreon, go to patreon.com/CockTales, and we would really appreciate it.
Buy the live show tickets and our t-shirt.
Y'all be selling out, though.
Yeah. We do be selling out, and the shows be lit, and the merch is on sale, so come
We
through.
have choreography at these shows.
You got what?
I've been watching.
Oh, no. Laugh at her motherfucking ass, too.
I know it's wrong.
Okay.
I can say it like that because that's how Jocelyn says
okay.
it. I know it's choreography, but we do dance routines. We've got a new one this weekend. You ain't never seen her say that? You thought it was serious?
Yeah,
He thought it was serious. He over here nudging me like,
that
bitch.
Not a fucking nudge. No, I didn't nudge her.
That bitch can't read.
It's all right. I know words. Anyway, we really try our best to put on a great show for you guys, and we've got some exciting things coming up. Remember, Houston, dress like a pimp or a hoe.
Boston, where are the black people?
Or white people, you can come too.
Anybody can come. Y'all repost the flyer, but Boston I'm a little nervous about Boston, so you guys repost the flyer. We need the tickets to sell because I'm looking at Boston like, why are we coming? So get your tickets, come support us, and we would love to see you
When
there.
is the Houston show? I want to pull
December 10th. It's a Saturday. It's at Warehouse
Now,
Live.
you don't even have to get a ticket. We'll add you to the guest list.
Well, what if he wanted to buy a ticket? Why you always saying that?
My bad. That nigga is funny.
She spoke at the right time. That definitely might be there now.
Nigga always trying to give away our tickets. I be like, hold on now. People like to buy. But anyway, we can't wait to see you guys. Thanks so much for listening to the show. Follow us on Instagram at CockTales Podcast. I'm at Kiki Said So.
I'm at Coffee Bean Ding.
And until next week, you guys. Goodbye.
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Goodbye. Bye. 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 Bye.
Population.
Goodbye. Bye. Bye. Wait on the track. Bye. 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 Goodbye. Bye. 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 Bye.
Population.
Goodbye. Bye. 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 Wait on the track. Wait on the track. I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Goodbye. Bye. 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 Bye.
Population.
Goodbye. Bye. Bye. Wait on the track. Bye. Bye. Bye.